I believe property is something that needs to be leveraged correctly. It has that power of leverage. And when you leverage property correctly, you have to keep your emotion aside. It's very easy to get emotional about property. And that's what a lot of Aussies do. We do get emotional, we do start thinking with our heart, we stop thinking with our brain, and we keep telling ourselves that we are still using our brain, which is usually not the case. And a simple example of that is, I was talking to a client who said, I want to buy a property just in a couple of streets down, which is selling for the budget that I have. And I said, do you even know will it help you over the next 5, 10, 15 years? Does it even meet your financial goals? And he said, what do you mean by that? Everything increases in prices. I said, but is it the best investment you can do right now for 700 grand? Or can you get something better which will have more value appreciation, higher rental return, more appeal when you're going to sell it in future? You have to think of selling your property because you have to sell it one day, maybe 10 years later, 20 years later. Maybe your kids will have to sell after you pass away. But you always have to think, what I'm buying today, what is the appeal of this property to the future buyer? Who will want to buy my property 20 years later? And if you don't have the answer for that, you are making an emotional decision.